on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into an exciting episode of Bremmorth Academy for the Arcane. I'm your host and GM, Patch Nasty. I'm joined by this lovely cavalcade of characters, which you will see in just a moment. But how is everyone today? I hope you enjoyed your Saturday. And how is everybody else as we kick on over, if you'd like?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. I'm better.
He's better. That's great. That's better than bad. It's better than bad. It's good. Everyone knows it's Vandal. Sorry, I for those of you that've seen Ren and Stimpy,
It's
Vandal.
I believe it's Lug.
He's better than bad. He's good.
Vandal is Vandal.
Always
He's
in
bad
a shady
again.
mood.
He's always playing with his wood. I mean, what?
What?
No.
He's gonna really chafe. How are you, DD?
I'm great.
I waited to ask you while you had
happy
a
to be
mouthful
here.
of coffee. Happy to be here. Nice. I'm happy to have you. Love, how is
Oh.
geocaching?
It
Oh.
was. I got
It
a
was.
sunburn.
She's in character, folks. All right. Does anybody have something they would like to talk about?
One
One at a time. One at a time.
Go
one at a
check
time.
out our YouTube. DD's been working hard at editing a lot of our videos. He has been doing a lot of the work, and he deserves a lot of the credit for a lot of the stuff that happens with us. So if you
All of the
can,
credit.
Thank you.
go to YouTube, check out his natural ones in history. He has a brand new one that came out yesterday, and it's very fun. It's a good one, and leave a weird comment because that seems like that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
So you should do.
but-
That's the thing. Get
but
dysfunctional
yeah,
comment.
if you can, just go check us out. It's dysfunctional DND, the letter N, and it's on YouTube, or you can go check us out in our Discord and see all of our stuff there as well. We post a lot of stuff there, and our links are in the chat. So if you're on Twitch,
little
you can
doobie-doo.
see an exclamation links in there, and you can see all of that stuff. And like I said, we just want to thank you, DD. Thanks a lot, man. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot.
Also, myself and GM Patch Nasty are raising money for Extra Life right now for our local children's hospital. We are working as a team for Dysfunctional Gaming. You too can join our team. If you want to raise money for your local children's hospital, just search our team when you apply on extralife.org, I think it is.
Yep.
And you can search Dysfunctional Gaming, and if you see the squid, you found the right place. And you can join us, and if you join us, our team goal will increase, and we will all be working for the team, but our local hospitals separately.
Currently,
are-
what?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, you
I
got
was
it.
gonna say, what are we sitting at for a team goal there, Thundercat?
I actually do not know. I don't have it up.
What is your goal?
My goal is, I think I did $1,500. I think.
So we're sitting at, as a team, $3,500 because I want to do $2,000.
Yeah.
And then I will put an extra life
If
tattoo
we
on
hit,
the body.
if we hit $3,500, that's the most money that we've raised as a team ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Last year we were at right around 3,000, I think, as with
Mm-hmm.
the D20 Crit Squad, the other team we were working with Vandal, Mrs. Vandal, and his brother-in-law, I think, as well, was on that team. So last year was our best year, and we're hoping that this year will be better. If you can, we'd love for a donation of anything. Anything will help. $5 will get a kid a Nintendo Switch charger. Like, we can, those just like a little plug-in charger for $5. If you can donate $5, that will help a kid be able to play Nintendo before his appointments. Like, that's pretty cool to me.
So if you're going to go ahead and donate, go ahead and click one of those links that are in the chat and then click on the team right there. And then you can join the team and raise money for kids in the hospital. Pick the hospital that's part of the Children's Miracle Network as a hospital that's closest to you and closest to home. And, you know, set a goal.
$100 for a goal is pretty good to start out, honestly. And if you raise $100,
Yeah.
think of all the cool stuff that they can do for the hospital. Thanks. They have some cool
Awesome.
incentives too. If you raise so much money, they send you a T-shirt. If you raise so much money, you get a cool medal. I got a couple medals. You raise 20. I think it's $20, $25. You get a sticker. Like
I have a sticker. I'm pretty sure both Thundercat and I have a dice tray on the way.
I
Like my
haven't
sticker
gotten.
is now.
I haven't gotten my dice tray.
Neither have
yet.
I. Neither have I.
I got my puzzle yesterday. I got an extra
Mine
life
is right
puzzle.
there.
It looks pretty cool.
It's sitting behind
So,
Tina
yeah.
and Grog.
And if you look, Vandal's wearing one of the extra life shirts right now that he got from
That's the
raising money.
10 years.
So super cool. But they do a lot of fun stuff too. Probably in your area, you can join. We have a Discord for our local one. But if you do it in your area, you can have.
Are
probably
we?
have
Sorry to cut you off. Are we only on YouTube right now? Oh,
no.
No, I'm on Twitch. I see us.
shit! It just popped up now. I was looking and it said we weren't live.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
We should be good.
Mine went off at one point too, so it might have dropped at some point, but it looks like we're.
I
back
haven't
up now.
lost any bit rate yet, so it's not on my end.
My
this time.
internet's funky tonight, so I'm glad I'm not streaming this tonight.
I don't think
my
it's your
internet's
internet.
super
It
funky
was
tonight.
Twitch because I was literally refreshing the Twitch thing trying to see if we were live.
I'm in the mod view, so I don't actually have a view of the viewer because it takes a lot of the.
Well, I'm saying I went to the following button and we weren't even listed.
Yeah, it's only showing us up for a minute and a half.
Oh yeah, it
I'm
just restarted on mine.
Refresh. Okay.
Sorry, I
It
didn't
just
mean to.
started. That just happened
No,
on
you're
mine.
good. We were.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and that's
now I
only
see it.
Twitch.
Yeah, that's weird.
We've
That
been
happened to us.
seamless on
YouTube's
YouTube.
fine. Okay.
To summarize,
say-
for those of you that didn't see on Twitch, if you are inclined to save some lives, click one of these links that I will post in the chat right there. Shippity bam. Go save some lives. If you want to also help save some lives, click the team, the Dysfunctional Gaming Team. Set a goal, $200. It's an easily achievable goal if you got people like Thundercat, myself, who know you, and easily will give you $20 just to be like, bam,
Good
there's a
start.
sticker. Yep. Boom. Bam. That's right. Emerald Lagasse up in there. I'm going like straight 2001 on them. You want a little bit
Go
of
annoy
donate?
your family
You
until
wanna-
they want you
yeah.
to shut up.
Oh, I've
Exactly.
annoyed my family so much, and my mom keeps telling me, she keeps going, I don't like to put my credit card on the internet.
What's wrong with you, Mom?
I was like, send me a check then. I'll
I cannot.
I'll put it in myself.
Tell her to go to Hannaford and just buy like a fucking Visa gift card.
Yeah, Visa gift card, exactly.
The
When I
internet
see
already
Mama
has your
TC
credit card. It doesn't matter.
At the shop again. I'm gonna be
It
like,
does.
you don't want to put your credit card on the internet? What is wrong with
Did
you?
you
How
see
do you
her
do you not
yesterday?
use Amazon? I did. I saw your
Yeah.
sister too.
Yeah. They called me after. They're like, you weren't working. I'm like,
Well,
no, I
fucking
wasn't.
get it
I'm
right,
sitting-
I wasn't.
I'm sitting here in my underwear playing Timberborn. Leave me alone. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
I'm a beaver. Get out of here. Anybody else got some stuff they want to talk about? DD?
Yeah,
You're awfully
so
quiet.
spoopy season.
Oh, yeah.
Season is almost
Coming
upon
up.
us. So we are gonna do something for Spooktoberfest. I don't know if it's gonna look like what it has in the past. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and we'll work that out. We'll figure it out. But we're definitely doing something for Spooktoberfest for Halloween Day, and all of those proceeds are gonna go to Extra Life too. So yeah,
What
be on the
day
lookout
is
for that. Get
Halloween?
ready
That-
for.
Is a Saturday?
Monday.
A Monday.
Monday.
It's a Monday.
Ugh.
That's
That's
okay.
weird.
I'm around for like probably 18 hours of it.
Okay. Cool. Well, we will figure something out. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Hopefully we can work out a long D&D game at one point. Not for the whole thing, obviously, but you know,
Well,
for
we'll figure that out on Tuesday.
Oh,
And here we go.
Nah.
good roots, just in time. Just in time.
What is
Welcome.
Chamber Choir Roots? What's happening? Yeah, she
I
made
think
chamber
we
fire.
should make Kevin watch a scary movie with us and like the Let's Watch.
I have to get video of Kevin facing a scary thing because I have to make a animated emote of Thundercat
Being scared.
Yeah,
We
Wimpy
can
Boy
take you
Thundercat.
to Nightmare New England, Kevin. We'll take you to
No,
Nightmare New
I
England.
will not go.
I've been and I hated it, and that's the
I'm
reason I
not-
won't go to
I am
Halloween
not-
Horror Night.
I am not
It was
going.
scared the shit out of me.
In Spirit Halloween.
I went like back when I was like 21. We went to one of those Halloween like haunted New England whatever haunted place, and I walked into a haunted house, right, with like my girlfriend at the time and all of her friends and my friends. We all walk in, and I stop as the door is being shut, and I push the door open. I go, nope, and I just shut the door behind me, and they all went through, and I just walked away. And I was like, someone fucking try to stop me.
I feel like you'd be one of those people, like, you ever see the things of like the people who like hide on the cast members?
No, I would punch one of them.
But it's like the person will be running away from somebody and he'll get into a corner and he'll pull a trash bag up over him and just stand still. And the staff members like,
Yeah, they'll
where
wait
did he
like
go?
look for me. Yeah, no, I won't do that. I'll be like, stop.
Welcome in everyone from Roots channel. Thank you very much for the raid. We all appreciate it. We are Dysfunctional Gaming. We play D&D and we try to survive on Monday nights. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope your Fire Emblem was a great stream. Did anyone die? But go ahead and switch it back. That's it.
It's like he's gonna go to a spiel. I gotta go to his camera.
Yeah. But for those of you that don't know, this is Bremmorth, our Academy for the Arcane. It's a Harry Potter inspired D&D. Harry Potter inspired D&D. That's what it is. There's no more after that. These are our players. Vandal Zero is Pertoli Valarini. We have the lovely Dysfunctional Dad, aka Double M, playing Danny Wilkerson. We've got the lovely KB, Thundercat, Branson O'Neill, Beth over there. My Beth. Not yours, mine.
Dude.
Scarlet Thorn. Does anybody have any more announcements?
Good
Tomorrow's my last day of school.
Good night, Ruth.
Oh,
Thank you very much for the
ever?
raid.
You're quitting?
No. Have a break. And I'm taking a
Fuck
semester
you,
off.
Fuzzrab. That was
Booze in
Brand-
chat for Branson.
That was
booze in
Branson.
chat.
That was Branson
chat.
yelling at you.
If everyone boos
What
at
the fuck,
Branson,
bro?
I will give Pertoli a point of inspiration. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm giving it to Pertoli. There's one. There you go. Thank you,
and I
man.
fucking,
That's
I'm gonna-
all it takes. Well, the DM turned quick.
Burns.
I was saying Boo earns. But without further ado, I guess no more announcements. Let's make some magic, y'all. What happened 2 weeks ago? My brain's a little sketchy, so
I pretend played the drums.
you did.
I had to walk in front of the class, and I used an abjuration spell to shield myself from Hausen's idiot move he made, and then I reacted and hit him. And
You
then,
did. You
and
certainly
then-
did.
And then I took a nap.
Not wrong.
And
During
then-
which class? Do you remember which class?
animals?
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Habitat or something. I don't know.
We were in a
Yeah, sure,
jungle
yeah,
during that
animals.
one. Where'd you take a nap?
You were in a quarry
Oh,
with
okay.
Professor Flagstone.
On a
Gotcha,
rock
gotcha.
shelf.
It was called Care of Magical Beasts, sir.
Animals. Okay. And then the next class, I learned how to insult people and make it hurt. That was okay. And all of my friends got
you already
detention.
do that.
You don't have detention.
I
Well,
actually-
see, if I
actually-
remember correctly.
Yeah, it's just me and you don't
well-
have detention.
Well,
don't
no,
have
me, you,
detention.
and Scarlet don't. Young Pertoli has a detention because he spoke out of turn.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
so-
you
Doesn't
probably
sound
didn't
like
because you
me.
weren't paying attention during the class.
So 2 of my friends.
Yeah. The 3 of us, me, you, and Scarlet, did not get detention.
Okay, we had necromancy class, then we had defense against the dark arts, then we had
Why did I
Parametrical beast,
remember it?
enchantment class,
They were the same class.
and
Same person.
divination. And divination was the stupidest class ever.
Not wrong.
Oh yeah,
I got
Divination-
some
that whole class was
disturbing
forgetful.
news
That's why I
about-
didn't.
I think that the teacher's just picking on you. Like, they must pick one student every year that they just pick on. Your life is
to
tragic.
just
Oh.
hand teeth to.
I read the rule book for Spaceball as well. I got
Is that
the
what we're calling
Spaceball.
now? Spaceball.
I got the Spaceball rule book.
Is
Wizard
it
ball.
called
Yep.
Spaceball?
Oh, it's
No,
Spaceball.
For those
Oh,
of you who
it's
know,
Wizard-
it's
it's
Wizard
Wizard
Ball.
Ball.
It's called Spaceball.
That's what. Yeah. That's what Branson calls it.
That summarizes everything. Before we get to some downtime activities, there are a couple people who have detention. So as Pertoli and Danny report down to the dungeon, you walk in and you see Professor Hausen just kind of moving tables away, clearing a wide open space, and there's like this little box with about a 10-foot cord behind a wall that seems to be a black metallic material.
Wait, it's behind a wall,
Yes.
but we can see it.
Yes. Well, yes, you can see the pedal as you walk in, and you see.
Okay, I got you.
Yes. Yes. 2 students for detention, Wilkerson and Valerini. I have
Close
employees.
enough.
How long is detention?
2 hours.
Jesus.
This will cut into your homework, but depending on how you do in detention, this may affect your grading when it comes down to my 2 classes. Who wants
Okay.
to be the bait?
What?
Debate?
The bait.
Not
Yes.
debate.
So there is
the
not
bait.
debate, not debate, because I will just curse you and then debate is over.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
everything's
debate.
brains.
I didn't say debate. I said the
yeah,
bait.
the bait. Yes.
Okay. What
What are we
what do
doing?
you mean by that?
I'm testing out this new toy.
I'll do it.
What does it do?
Well,
I'll do it.
wait.
Oh,
Oh, hold on.
Exterminate!
All right. You're good.
Professor, you need to stop messing with chronomancy. Just
I'm
stop.
sorry. This is something that I use to keep me looking this gorgeous.
You
So-
don't need it.
This. You're damn right I don't. I forgot what I was saying. You were complimenting. So Danny's the bait.
No,
What?
I'm
Oh.
the bait.
What?
Okay.
I don't want to.
All right. So I have something very terrible inside of that closet, as you see in
That
point. It
sounds
kind of
great.
as it kind of what I need you to do is stand behind that metallic box as you see the 10-foot cord that like leads away from this button in this small about 2-foot long black and yellow striped box with a handle on it
Mm-hmm.
is just sitting there. I'm going to pull this string as you see it connected to the doors of the closet. That thing is going to come out. And hopefully, if this new toy works, it will, hang on just a second, Ironhide. It will capture this ooblex that I have captured.
I don't know what that is. but it really can't be that scary.
Yes, Professor O'Neill. Or, not Professor O'Neill.
I know I'm not there, but I have an out of character question.
Sure, go ahead, please.
You were explaining the box as a 2-foot long something, and you put your fingers together like this, and I need to know what is this like measurement
It's
of
it's a rectangle.
what are you? I didn't understand what you were doing. Like, how does that become?
It's a 3 foot.
Oh,
It's 2
It's
foot
a 3
box.
foot
I'm
long.
like, that's not 2 feet.
It's a 3 foot long cube. Like it's not like even. It's like a rectangle. It's a ghost trap.
Oh, I was like a 3. Like this is not. This doesn't show.
Yeah,
help
like
me
this
with.
is. Yeah, it's 3 feet long, but it
That's
looks like
not
this,
3
and there's a
feet.
handle. I can't do 3 feet on my little fucking 3-inch screen, bro. Come on, man. I caught a fish this big. Is that
I just
any
had
more
no
questions,
idea. I was
Mr.
like
Brennan?
trying to pay attention, and then that confused the shit out of me. And I was like, I don't know what he's talking about anymore.
so I just stand right there.
All right. Mr. Wilkinson, what I need you to do is you're going to stand behind this lead-reinforced obsidian screen, and
Wait,
you
what?
are going... Yes. You are going to push the button when I say now. Can you do this?
Oh,
Just
whoa.
do it.
They just did a study on this. Hold on.
Just push the button, dummy.
Yeah. I walk over and just press the button.
Wait, wait. As you see, like, you feel your body, like, contorting and stopping and freezing. Not yet. I need to pull it out of there, and hopefully, if the new toy works, this thing will be contained inside of the trap.
You-
Understood?
What studies? Just he said, just push the button. You just
Push the button when I say push the button. Can we do this?
Okay.
there's no
yeah.
notes
Or you
for
can-
it. It's literally
you
push
can-
the button.
You can pull the string and then tell me when to push the button. I don't think that would be good. Your friend will probably get
not,
eaten.
no.
Yes.
Wait, what?
So, if you're not familiar what an ooblex is, this is some form of like a amorphous blob of hair and teeth that feeds on your innermost emotions and then begins to contort
It's
into
nothing the
another
sewers
thing.
of wherever we're from have.
You can
not
make a
shown me.
history check, Danny. I heard the wait. Yep. I heard
I
it.
know. Me as a player knows what it is. Danny
Mhm.
as a character just rolled a 3, so 8
Plus your intelligence. All right, this sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I-
this lead reinforcement will keep it from Danny's mind
That is-
and just in your mind.
Good luck, Bertoli.
Push that button real good, or I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna take a page out of Branson's book.
I
and I'm
don't
gonna
feel like
whack
you're
you.
at a high enough social level to be threatening to hit me.
He's not wrong. You hang out with that Zoot fella.
Me as human me will not hit you. I will turn into a fucking bear.
All right, there's no need for that. There's no need.
Are we ready, students?
I go and stand
On the
where he
X.
told me to stand. Yep.
As a bear.
No.
This is going to be scary enough. No need to bring bears into this.
So you standing where this button is, you see Professor Hausen like kind of move behind Bertoli. I need you to pull the string. Well, I will pull the string, and then I will release this thing, and I will tell you when after it charges at your friend. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. So he pulls the string. You see Bertoli. You see this like medium-sized teeth and purplish goop kind of just fall out of this armoire. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
23.
Nice. You feel it kind of like pierce your mind, but you kind of shrug it off as you see it kind of like begin to like take shape into like this humanoid-ish figure, but it stops. It starts to charge at you. Now, I need you to make a dexterity check, Mr. Wilkerson.
Okay. All right. So I did just roll beforehand to see if Danny would make it in time to press the button, and I got a 17. Yeah. Will you count that one, or you want me to roll again?
No, I want you to roll
The next
again.
one's a 16. So.
Hey, it's still good. So what's that make?
Yeah. That's gonna be 18.
As it begins to charge at you, you see this silvery blue light kind of erupt from this rectangular box. I would do this, but this confuses people. As you, yes, exactly. Thank you. Zoltan.
From your non-trademarked ghost.
Yeah,
a rectangular box is a pretty good way to just explain it.
Yeah, and then if I do this,
that's not a rectangular box. That's just you touching your.
Well, I don't
together.
have more fingers to put it on the top, like that, like there. And then it, as it sucks in, as you see this little trail of smoke begin to emerge from it. Ah, yes, it worked. Now, how do we let it out?
You had a doubt that it wouldn't work?
Well, they work in theory. I only have the one, and this is a prototype of something that was old.
Does the headmaster know you're doing this?
I think there was a roughly 50% chance it wasn't going to work.
It's more like a 25% chance, but wait, he knows what I'm doing with the traps. He doesn't know how I'm testing them, so this will be a little secret. Or you're cursed.
I feel like I am no matter what, so...
Yes. Remember this.
That thing wasn't that scary.
Did it penetrate your mind?
No.
Oh. You must be strong of will.
Not really.
Maybe I have another.
Maybe.
Maybe we switch the bait.
There's more. No.
Well,
please,
Ublex, so
please.
how it works is an Ublex is this amorphous psychotic ooze that begins to get sentience off of emotions from people. And
I rolled
then
the wrong thing. It
slowly...
should have been a 25. Sorry.
Oh, you'd have been fine. Would have been fine. The number was 15. But as it feeds off of emotions and energies, it slowly begins to get more powerful. And the older the spawn is, potentially it could replicate more people and then become an entire town if left unchecked. How it works is the larger the Ublex spawn is, it creates these little tentacles that uses memories of things that it's killed and replicates them and goes about and grabs more prey.
That doesn't seem like it's safe to keep around a bunch of children.
That's why I have a trap.
But
and the armoire.
In the first place, the armoire.
Yeah, you can't open it from the inside. Armoire of an opening.
Is there anything else we need to do?
Is that just how the items work here?
Some of them.
You just call
Depends.
things what they do?
Mine, yes.
Is there not? There's no one sat down and was just like, hey, let's come up with a creative name for this. All of them were just...
Why give it a creative name
Why?
when you can just know what it does with literally the name?
See? Exactly.
I mean, I get the utility of it. I really do. And I can appreciate that. It's an odd naming convention.
You have this cool sword, and it's called, like, the Soul Render. Or you could just call it Sword That Kills People.
Swordhausen.
But that's...
Easier name.
That's what they do.
What?
Anyway.
Swordhausen. As he kind of pulls one out. See this? Doesn't take souls. But it stabs people.
Do you need anything else, or are we done?
Oh, yes. No, you still have an hour left on detention.
I only cut an hour out. I feel like putting
Yes.
my life in mortal danger is worth more than an hour.
Well, welcome to class. I need this one, Mr. Wilkinson. I need you to come up with 15 new names for the armoire of an opening.
That's a good.
Could we do like
punishment.
5?
No, he
Nope,
said
15.
15.
I sure did.
Okay.
I would expect those by tomorrow's detention. You are all free now. I'm very fickle when it comes to detention. Go away.
Hey, put like
okay.
put like Traphausen down. Maybe that'll like make him incredibly happy. And you know,
that's
like,
a really good one. See, this is what I'm saying. Like people like you could work in marketing department. Okay, well,
it's a terrible name. What are you talking about? I've never taught you how to kiss ass.
I'll give you credit. I'm gonna use that one, but I'll cite you.
Okay, group effort. I see. I get that Branson brute forces his way through things, but sometimes you need to finesse your way through things. Like, oh, hello, teacher. That's a lovely hat, even if it's a shitty hat. Like,
why-
oh, that hat makes you look like 15 years younger. What are you, like 6 now? See, there's the double compliment. Their
that
hat looks
seems-
good, and they look younger because of it.
That seems almost more rude to me.
Oh,
To lie to somebody, because what if he like genuinely doesn't? What if it
But
doesn't look good?
it's you're not being like, you are 23. You're playing on, like, it's like making them feel better.
But why?
Stop
Why would lying to them
being
make them feel
so
better?
literal. Relax.
I don't understand where your logic's coming from for this.
Did you see, is Professor Hausen like still there, or did he leave?
I assumed you guys were walking away because you guys.
Yeah, I was walking
Okay.
away. Yeah.
So like, did you see how like I agreed with him, even though I don't actually agree with him?
Oh, I
You-
understand the
you-
core concept. I just think the whole thing is flawed and that you shouldn't lie to people, even if it's a good lie.
I'm not saying it's a good lie. I'm saying it makes them feel better. I'm not saying it's good. It makes the situation more bearable.
But aren't you inherently cheating them by doing that?
Nope. If I can tell you anything, is that being straight and as an arrow doesn't get you fucking anywhere. Look at Branson. That guy is an
Facts.
asshole, cheats at everything he does except baseball. Except baseball.
I mean, aside from class work occasionally, I don't think I've seen him cheat on anything.
He cheated the freaking guards out of the keys to go drive a car, cheated a man out of his
To be
cigarettes.
fair, we were all a part of that.
The cigarettes weren't. They were in the van.
Yeah, they were just in the van. Cigarettes. were
You're
just-
not
You're
there.
not there.
You're just not remembering, right?
I
Exactly.
found those cigarettes.
Let him.
Okay.
Just keep twisting it in his favor.
So smoking is good,
Good lie.
but you did it anyways. It's not
I
good.
mean,
but you
9
did
out of
it
10
anyways.
doctors at this time in 1950 do recommend smoking.
Good diuretic.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it helps with
probably
digestion.
probably right now there's probably smoke all around you inside the school.
Yeah,
because everybody, everybody's
yeah. I don't
smoking
know
butts
about these
right now.
guys.
Okay, well,
But
Definitely.
at our home, there was smoke
yeah.
everywhere.
okay. Well, you know what? You can go about doing things your way and have a terrible time. I'm gonna at least try to bear the unhappiness that is here. Period. So, have fun. and I just walk
Oh.
away.
Okay.
Just had to bring up bears, didn't you?
So-
Why do you think I was
As-
having a terrible time?
That was grim.
As you guys are walking back to your dorm rooms, how it's going to work for downtime is you will have 6 hours of downtime before you have to go to bed. If you have homework, 2 hours of that will cut into it. If you have detention, there are 2 hours of that. So Danny and Bertoli only have 5 hours of downtime. And then we have Branson and Scarlett who have 6. You have no homework on your first day of classes. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go to bed? I will start off with the person who shook their head first. Scarlett, what would you like to do?
I want to go to the library and get answers to all the weird shit that we just keep getting, like, more and more questions. I want answers, damn it.
Okay. What
Oh, hang on.
2 things do you want to try and find some answers out?
Are you going by yourself, or would you have invited Danny?
I would have invited Danny.
You,
I
the
told
only
you.
well, you
I
have had
told
to-
him that's where I was going
Yes.
before.
That's true.
Remember that.
Oh yeah. You did, yeah.
You could meet me there. Because I ain't wasting an hour for your ass
That's
to get
right.
out
You
of
did,
detention.
yeah. You did tell me you were going there, so I can head there after detention.
I want to scope it out. I want to see, okay, is there like section I can't go into? Is everything available? Can I sneak into a section and steal some shit? I don't know.
What are you trying to find information about?
Let me look at my notes. Hang on.
Okay, I will move on to Branson. Branson, what would you like to do with your 6 hours of downtime?
I wouldn't ask. I would tell Butters to go find me some candy.
All right, well, I'll go. There's probably some down at the Great Hall. I'll mosey on my way down there.
Yep, I just like go get me some candy, Butters. And then I would probably read my Spaceball rule book, organize my my cards, like my baseball cards and now my Spaceball cards, and then probably just try to talk to the other Wizard Ball players in the house.
Okay.
Try to get an
Okay.
idea of who I'm going to be, whose spot I'm going to be taking.
Okay. Danny. You're going to the library, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the library. Looking primarily, and this is a shot in the dark. I doubt they'll have anything, but anything about Gozer or the dark arts.
Gozer, more like poser.
Okay.
Got him.
Scarlett, anything?
So I don't think we've touched base on this at all about, like, because I'm a warlock and I have a patron.
Mhm.
But do I know that yet? I understand that. That's my question, because I am fucking 12, so I don't know if
Is
I
it
realize.
Is it Jesus?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't it be Jesus?
Dude, this is
Hello,
like
Carpenter.
this is literally the one time you could use Jesus.
I
He's
already, I already have
he's
something.
an actual god.
Well, you know the light kind of like gives you feelings depending on like how it helps you.
Ooh.
You wouldn't know yet that you're a warlock, but you could choose to like do a little bit of research in the library to come across that.
So that's what I would do for that first hour where I'm alone, because I have a suspicion that I'm like worried now based on the things that we've heard that it might not be a good thing. So I know specifically that it involved a star, that it's not always in the sky. I know that for sure,
Mhm.
but that's about it.
Yeah, you could learn about. You could certainly try and figure that out, and then you would see.
And I don't want to put you on the spot because I don't know if you've done anything with that.
I have.
Okay.
And then you would also see Danny walking in after you see that, and then him. You would know at that point there is a restricted section. But Bertoli,
Mhm.
is there anything that you want to do?
What are the curriculum books that we got?
So you've got some basic ones on every school of magic. You specifically got a thick book on the care of magical beasts. And you see there is one for herbology. You see there is one that is for scientific theory. And then you see a potions book. But you've noticed that on all of your schedules, you don't have potions.
Okay. I would probably be looking at the Care of Magical Beasts book,
Mhm.
the Necromancy book, because if that's one of the basic schools, and the Enchantment book.
Yep.
I'd probably be reading I'd start with the smaller ones first because I'm not a good reader.
Yeah, so that would be the enchantment and the necromancy book. They're just like beginner's books.
Yeah, and then
All right.
I'd start with
Go into the
those
big
and
one.
then go to the big after. Yeah.
All right, so we'll start with Branson. You look over your Wizard Ball rule book. You
Actually,
make an
I
intelligence-based
actually have to take notes now.
athletics check.
An intelligence-based athletics check.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna go fruit die. It doesn't either or. It's +4 either or. So 22.
22? Nice. So as you look over it, you realize that it's not really different from regular baseball. There are the same positions, except there are only 2 infielders, 2 outfielders, a pitcher, and a catcher.
Okay. Dying?
A little bit.
Is the book like coughing right now? I'm like reading
Yeah,
it. It like starts talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Lay off the smokes, bro. It's 1950s. You're a book. You'll burn.
Spits out some chew. But the big thing that you learn is
What'd you say?
that
There's a
your
pitcher and a
equipment-
catcher, you said?
pitcher and a catcher. Yep.
Okay.
Pitcher, catcher, 2 infielders,
Yep.
2 outfielders.
Okay.
In order to win, you either have to score the most runs after 5 hours or destroy the Wizard's Ball.
5 hours.
Uh-huh.
Most
Or destroy...
is it most runs? Like baseball?
Uh-huh.
Like runs? Okay.
Yep.
Not points.
Nope. Runs.
Most runs in 5 hours. Or
Yep.
destroy,
Or destroy the ball.
the ball. And the way
Very
you
few
just
games...
Okay. Go ahead.
The very few games come down to runs. Most teams will destroy the ball after about a couple of innings, really,
Okay. Okay.
depending on what you use to fuel your equipment to either throw the Wizard's Ball or hit the Wizard's Ball or catch the Wizard's Ball.
Equipment
Whatever
fuel.
position you play, you fuse your magic into your equipment, and depending on what you use, it reacts differently.
Okay.
Now, with your 22 Arcana check, what is the first thing that you'd like to think about on a piece of equipment that you have? Because you have a full set right now.
I also have a T1000.
You sure do. Do you want to use the T1000 or do you want to?
No, I want to hold on to that. I'm gonna use that. That's gonna be like we get down to the championship game, or like one
The
of
House
those
Cup.
like the House Cup, or it's like bases loaded and we're playing against Bacio's team and I'm up at bat or something and I'm just like,
Mhm.
oh, that's right, and I pull it out of my bag and I'm like, look what I have, just to be like to Machio. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be either just super just hateful towards Machio, or like super like, oh yeah, that's right, I have this bat that can win the championship right now.
I just imagine you wearing your bat bag to the plate every time.
Oh no, I would just have the bag. I have the bag hanging on the fence, so I can go over and be like, "Oh,
yeah,
Machio's
you
pitching."
just pulled it out
I
from
walk
your
up-
back, and I was like, oh, he's walking up to the plate
Yeah.
and has it on his back.
I walk up and I don't have it; it's just holstered.
Yeah.
Shing.
So you've got a ball, you've got cleats, you've got a bat, you've got
and a glove.
there
I got
it
the
is.
evoker. I have the evoker's bundle,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the Darby Diviner's glove, and
Correct.
the T1000. I also have my leather glove, like my personal glove from home. I fought my glove that I've had for whatever, the one that I've constantly like oil and restitch whenever I can. And I'm wondering if I could maybe talk to Danny and see if Danny could figure out a way to get it to have magic.
Next time you might see
yeah,
Danny
we're
at
gonna-
dinner.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna talk to him about that. Now that I know that I have to empower my equipment. So I guess I'll do the bundle since I have both pieces. And in my head, as Branson, I feel like he would be thinking that the two together would be a better chance of having like it work better. Like I think like the two.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, the bundle is made to work together.
It's a set. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason. Yeah. So you grab your set. What do you like you have magic now. So like everyone has their spell book. You have your full list of spells now.
So now, that was a
what's-
question I was going to ask you earlier, because I know that I haven't cast with my wand yet. I haven't even tried to because I don't care for it. Which is hilarious now that I watched Misfits and Magic, and Brennan Lee Mulligan's character never used his wand. It's fucking great. So it's like I watched it way after, and I was like, that's what I was going to do. So there's only a few spells that I have that are written down that I have used because they're vocal, and that's it.
Mhm.
Would Mage Armor, like one of my spells, is material? That means I'd have to use my wand, right?
It's wishy-washy. What's the material, quote unquote?
I
Is it consumed?
I don't think so.
Then no. Then you wouldn't have
piece
to
of
use your wand.
A piece of cured leather, which is funny because it's
Yeah.
just like my baseball
glove.
glove in my hand.
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't know if like I had to use my wand
No.
to cast these spells.
You can if you would like to, depending on what you use as a wand, quote unquote. It may do different things.
Yeah, I don't intend on using the wand.
Well, here's the thing. You also have a big, giant, Louisville wand, too. So,
And a parking meter.
yes, and a parking meter. We cannot forget about the parking meter. You've held on that for quite a while now.
I brought it with me.
Could I have Scarlet make an Arcana check while he's thinking?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't have good spells for that.
17.
You have spells. That's the point. So whatever you say, I'm going to try and equate. With your 17, you find a selection of different ways arcane abilities are infused into people. Some people learn how to do it. Some people are just naturally gifted. It comes with their bloodline. Some have made pacts with devils and demons. Some have even sold their souls or unborn souls to entities. these entities can be lords of otherworldly places, like the 9 layers of hell. They can also be from places of great beauty, such as the Feywild, which is a place that can stun you with its stoic beauty, and upon your return, you don't even remember you being there. But you do get to the chapter on people who have sold their souls. These people are sometimes referred to as warlocks. Depending on the entity, it all depends on what magics are bestowed upon those people. Some who infuse either fire that burns hotter than the sun or fire that burns colder than the icy winds of the Arctic to sear their enemies. You also hear of these patrons who come from distant realms, either outer space or from forgotten planes that can talk to select ones. You see a chapter in a book that's kind of been ripped out. It's a thick chunk, but it's not there. You can count about 6 pages.
It pertains to what I'm actually interested in, correct? Fucking. Right.
After you see that, you hear Danny walking in is talking probably to himself. I'm going to cut to Branson to see if he's come up with what spell he would like to use.
Okay, 1 spell, right?
You can, this is a freebie. You don't even cast it.
So I was I was thinking about it now that Bertoli said that I was a cheater earlier, and I know that I didn't hear that as Branson, but like I looked at the distort value and I was like, this might be a good spell to infuse like my my bat or something, or my maybe, and then when like the pitcher pitches the ball, I can be like, they doctored it. I could like hold the ball out and be like, they fucking doctored it. Like they're cheating. These guys are fucking cheating, and like change like what the ball looks like. I could do that, but that might be one I do later. I think I'm gonna do jump on my glove.
On your glove. So as you think about like this spell that you've kind of like stumbled upon, you feel the glove's fingers like kind of like enwrap down your forearm as they like kind of stretch up a little bit. You can kind of surmise with the 22, right? That was the number? Or, yep. This will probably aid you on catching the ball and decrease the damage that is either done from the pitch or from hitting it if you catch it. It's a precautionary spell.
Yep. Okay. And now I can jump.
We cut back to the lab. Yep. And now you can jump.
Times 3.
Yep. So what is that, like 30 feet?
Well, I have a strength of 2. How does it work?
I don't know the jump rules. I've never really thought of them. Hi, Fuzz.
I'll look them up.
We cut back to the library. You see Danny walking in. You see this kind of like elderly woman look at him as he approaches the desk, I assume. Because would you say anything? Yeah. Would you ask anything?
Yeah, I'm heading to the desk, and I think you're right. I probably am talking to myself, just kind of mumbling to myself, just the thoughts as they pop into my head. It's pretty rapid.
What can I help you with today?
So I'm looking for something about Gozer.
She pushes her glasses up. I'm sorry. Restricted section is only for 5th years and those with professor's approval.
I think I think Professor what's his name?
Danhausen?
The one we saw at the shop. What was his name?
I
No.
think I remember.
Wasn't that one?
Oh my God, I have it. I just have to find it. Stance? Was that
Brown?
the guy?
Stance,
Stance.
but yeah.
My bad. I was close.
Stance.
Not really.
Professor Stance.
Professor Stance referred me here to
Excuse me while I check my
at
sending
it.
stones. Just
shit.
wait a moment. You see her kind of fumble around with these rocks in her desk. Excuse me, Professor Stance, there's a student here by the name of... Your name, kid?
Danny.
There you got a full name.
Danny Wilkerson.
Student Danny Wilkerson here to check out some books on Goza in the restricted sections. Kid with the tape glasses? Yeah, they're taped. I don't remember giving him permission. I don't think I've seen him in my classes yet. I saw him. So is that a no, Professor Stance? I'm sure. Let him in. As you're a beep.
Where
You have permission. There's a goblin over there. Tell him that Janine let you through, and just keep your head down and mind the beholder. A beholder is something that has a 150-foot cone of non-magical energy, so anything you try to do in the restricted section will be supervised. Do not provoke it.
Okay. I start walking towards. I guess I'm looking to see a goblin because I guess I would have an idea of what a goblin might
You
look
remember-
like from fantasy, but
You remember the
That's,
little thing that said, yes, nachos? Just yes.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, I have
Yes.
seen goblins. Yeah, all right, cool.
Nachos.
So I walk towards the goblin.
Hey, money. You see this kind of like older look. What do you want?
Which way to the restricted area?
Who sent you?
The nice person at the front desk.
Nice person at the front desk. You're right, wrong front desk. What are you talking about, kid? What's your name?
I didn't ask.
Well, that's not how
Told
this...
you.
He
wrote
was
it
definitely
down.
thinking about
Have it
something
right
else.
here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
heard
Danny
it
was
too.
definitely thinking about other things and didn't catch it.
You caught it,
Oh boy,
Scarlet.
I caught
I
it.
did.
Danny's got an 8 charisma. He was not
Oh,
listening
do
to what
I?
she was saying.
So-
No. Oh, yeah, I'm
This
the
is not
opposite
how
of
the
that.
process works. If you try to return here without a name, I will be forced to... There's something behind you. What's that? Who are you?
Oh,
Just-
hey, Scarlet.
Just whisper in his ear. It's Janine. Her name is Janine.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm really
I gotta
bad
go
with
back to
names.
my
It's
desk.
Janine.
Ah, that's the one. She's kind of nice. Okay,
See?
so you and Yuke are allowed in the restricted section from Janine, right?
I already walked away.
Yes.
I didn't get permission, so I already
Oh.
walked away.
All right. I'm
Okay.
allowed.
All right. So, just keep your eyes on the ground.
I did that.
Like, don't look
usually
at the
anyway.
ceiling. Yeah, don't look at the ceiling. It's bad for you.
What's on the
To
ceiling?
talk to you. The theft system. All the living eyes of it.
Okay. Okay.
Don't look up. Have fun. You have an hour.
Okay. I walk in.
I need you to make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
By the way, Branskin, when he uses jump, he can jump 30 feet long jump, and he can jump 15 feet high jump.
Jesus. You just became fucking Mario over there.
That's a 21.
Yay.
Okay. As you walk into the restricted section of the Bremmorth Library, it's kind of like a dazzlement of colors as you notice as it like beams around in like a circular pattern. Avoiding to look up.
Yeah.
You look for certain sections of books. You go to immediately straight to gods.
Yeah.
You find a fleshy tome. As you open it up,
Ew.
Like human flesh.
Yep.
Nice.
Gozer, the ancient Sumerian god of death.
Be right back.
He wipes it down with sanitizer.
Known to make deals with mortals to help bring about the end of the world. Gozer's select few sometimes are unaware of their wrongdoings, but provided the right course can alter tides. Gozer uses undead spirits to possess mortals to do its bidding. After recent events of the Cataclysm, ghosts are no longer an issue. However, this has led to the recent decline of those that are arcanely inclined. There are some crib notes that you kind of like scrim over from Professor Stantz himself. Potentially something cataclysmic could happen in the near future. And without the right set of eager young minds, could spell either prosper or disaster for the world.
Okay. Would it happen to hint towards what kind of cataclysmic event that could possibly be?
This cataclysmic event could be just a swirl of undead souls being released from several planes of existence as they tear the flesh of humans and other humanoid type creatures apart and wreak havoc upon the living world and turn it into a world full of nightmares. And you see this strange group of students, like you hear it off in the library, begin pouring in.
Okay. So I would probably start looking to see if there's anything in it about how to stop that from happening, like how to stop an event like that from happening. Or prevent it in the first place. What would cause that?
Make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
I'm guessing some kind of deal that somebody would make. Well, that first
worries,
roll,
Phoenix.
Not great. Yeah, so 8.
Why is he sorry?
Don't be sorry. It's okay. We love the raids. I had to make it. There was people coming in the library now because you raided in. This is now loud in the library.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome in, by the
Love
way.
you.
Thanks for the raid. No, don't.
You kind of
We're
no
down on YouTube side as well. Oh, what a rough time. All right, we're back up on YouTube, so we should be able to catch back up on.
Yeah, we're back on Twitch now.
Curses!
All right.
10 points from Twitch.
Sorry.
Negative
Sorry for
points to
buffering.
Twitch.
But
So
thank you for
from
thank you
buffering.
for the raid so much.
Anyway,
Yeah, thank you.
um,
All right.
as you're distracted by this crowd of people that are like near the restricted area, you're trying to figure out what could potentially stop it or start it.
Yes.
Starting it, I'll give you. There's the creation of undead, bringing more undead into the world. Will kind of awaken Gozer's psychic link to these undead entities. There are two entities that have been captured. One is said to be held in a vault in a trap that was of an ancient design. And the other one is buried underneath Bremmorth. If these two entities are released, the gates of wherever Gozer is being held could be open and potentially released.
So it has to be both entities, or either or.
If one entity is released, the other one, that one will try to find the other one, and it will stop at nothing to find it.
Okay. Okay.
Which just restarted too.
As
Nice.
you are reading this, you feel this large drop of like goo kind of hit your shoulder. As you kind of look up, you see this large toothy maw.
Does it look anything like a bear?
No, it is this one large yellow cat-like eye with a green slit. It's this very large, like blue, yellow, scaly meatball, and around it are these 10 tentacles that are like looking at you with these 10 different colored eyes. As it kind of
I drop the book and run. Just take off out. I'm just terrified.
okay.
It's like, oh.
All right.
New fear unlocked.
Thank
Let me put that on my character sheet.
Add that
Terrified
to
of
the-
beholders,
Mark. Bam.
as I should be. New nightmare.
Totally. Make an Arcana check.
For the biddy.
17.
A 17. As you're reading over the necromancy book, you read about this spell that as it like entangles people, it like sucks at their life force and makes it so they can't, like, things you've already covered with Professor Hausen. But as you're reading this, there's a piece of copper falls into your book from the sky. No holes.
And I just go back to reading.
Okay. Make 2 more Arcana checks. 1 with advantage. Branson, as you're talking to some of the players, you hear, hey there, buddy. There's someone at the door looking for you. He says he's got candy. Branson. Kind of short little kid, blonde hair, blue eyes.
That's Butters. He's cool.
You want me to let him in the house? Or you want to go meet him?
He's gonna bring candy in. You can have some.
Yeah, man. All right. Does he got enough candy for all of us or just like you?
I can send him to go get more.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Older kids are into it. Oh, hey there. Oh, there's certainly a lot of people in here.
This
Hi there,
is
fellas.
this is most of my team, right? Or will be.
Yep.
These are the guys, Butters.
Oh, hey there, fellas. I'm Butters. This is my best friend, Branson. I brought him some candy.
We're pals.
Oh, that's right.
How
Best
much candy do you got?
I brought you a couple of
Is there
wizard
enough for
balls,
everyone?
chocolate wizard balls. No, I didn't know
Oh.
I was coming.
I didn't know
to
either.
eat the rest. Oh,
Do you
well,
want
sorry.
to?
I had a. I can go try and get some more. I mean, it's almost like dinner time. I
You-
got a little distracted praying.
You're what? Playing?
I was praying. Praying.
Praying. I thought
Yeah.
you were like out practicing for Spaceballs.
Oh no. House Mordecai, we don't need to practice. We're just naturally good.
At what?
As you hear a lot of like your teammates like kind of like
What are you naturally good at?
wizard ball, like we're the reigning House Cup champs.
Well, good luck.
Well, I don't know. We don't need luck. I mean, we got like
Yeah,
some of the
you guys-
best wizard
Are you
ballers.
cheating? That's the
No.
only way you guys are going to win this year.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. I like a little feisty rivalry. Okay. How
Will
much?
you go get
I
us some
bet
more
you-
candy?
I'd love to.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I give him a slap on the
okay.
shoulder, and I take the
Yeah,
candy
thanks.
that he's got.
All four
I-
wizard balls and like
I leave
bag
one.
of
I
jelly
leave one for
beans,
him.
Potato chips.
I give him the
Ah.
potato chips.
Oh, I love potato chips. Thanks, Branson.
I start handing out the candy to my teammates. So I don't know.
All right. He-
I forgot. I
what
sent
do you
him.
talk?
Typical Branson.
He forgot he had to go.
Did you say advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage on the last one.
Okay. So the first one was a 16,
Love you too, Phoenix. Okay.
and then with advantage, a dirty 20.
Ooh, fucking dirty. All right. So with the 16, as you skim through the enchantment book, you read about a spell that you can speak a word to someone that you can see, and depending on what you say, it alters how they proceed in their course of action. Like you can tell them to drop whatever they're holding, or potentially grovel at your feet if you were that type of benevolent ruler. Or you can simply tell one, come here, which is dangerous enough as it is. But as you get the dirty 20 on the care of magical beasts, you read about these arcanely created creatures known as Ublex, which are slimes that have been altered by magic to sap off the thoughts of creatures. As they sap off of more thoughts and eat creatures, they can grow larger and then begin colonies, which are essentially cities that are run by these Ublexian tentacles that are people that draw them into secluded areas to feed off of their fears and then absorb them into their collective and use them to gain more people. These creatures are not kept at Bremmorth, naturally. If someone has brought in these creatures, they should be reported to the headmaster immediately in big red letters.
That's a whole ass horror campaign.
It's actually
Set in
called
London
the Town
in
of Jeffrey.
1876.
It's called the Campaign of Town of Jeffrey, and then you have to deal with Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Exactly.
I
As you,
hold on.
the Dirty 20, you also read about another creature. These creatures are usually used as guard creatures. They are sphinxes. They do have statues known throughout the globe. However, these are actual creatures that will ask you a riddle, and upon you answering the riddle wrong, will mercifully kill you.
So, as I finish reading about the Sphinxes, I go back to the Ublex and I look at tell the headmaster. I'm like,
Report
Yeah,
to the
I-
headmaster immediately.
I probably should, and I do.
Okay. As you begin to walk, Branson, what are you talking about with your other players?
I'm just trying to get a feel for who who plays first base / DH. Who's the best hitter
Okay.
/ best infielder?
Make two persuasion checks, one with advantage because they have candy and you're sharing it. After
Alright.
Butters takes like 3 hours to get back to you.
The first one I rolled with advantage, and I rolled a 15 and an 18 plus -1. So
That's minus
17, 17.
Okay.
And then my regular one is a 4.
Nice.
I wish I rolled the other one.
So most of House Autoluke, if I remember correctly.
Rams, I think. Go Rams.
Yeah, Autoluke Rams. Go Rams. Fairly decent hitters. I mean, anybody
Rams.
who knows how to infuse magic into their bat. Your first baseman, wizard with a glove, knows how to use a lot of his spells to like kind of always catch the ball, decrease the damage that is going into it. Is a wizard, isn't any like a warlock or a sorcerer, straight, has a book. Kind of a big nerd.
I was gonna say, are these guys in
Nerds.
shape?
Some of them, most of them, not really.
Do they? I was gonna say, is there do they practice? Is there a practice?
There is practice on your off days. Tomorrow's schedule.
So they only
is
practice on other days, like off days.
Yep.
There's no
Yep.
training other days.
If you want to
Oh,
go train, you can certainly
Branson
always go down and
trains
see
every
Coach
day.
Fletcher.
Yeah. No, he doesn't
Right.
need to see he doesn't need to see the coach. He's been training himself for the past 2 years. No one's helped him. He's been doing it all by himself. He's just been and you got to think in the 50s they had terrible training regimens. So like
Sure did.
half the stuff he's doing, he's like drinking raw eggs and stuff, thinking that's going to help him. When in actuality, it's not it's not good for you at all, and a
It
very
doesn't.
good chance of being getting really really sick.
If I remember anything from the Disney song about Gaston eating 5 dozen eggs, he's large as a barge. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's fine. You can be as large as a barge, but when if you're spending 24 hours in the bathroom, you're not going to help on the baseball field.
Shitting out baby chickens. Like chimkin nuggies.
So he goes out and he just like runs and like will go and like if he sees a big rock, pick it up and put it down, pick it up and put it down because
Yeah.
Arnold
You
Schwarzenegger
remember the quarry, so you
Yeah.
go down there and then just
Yeah.
throw some rocks around. Yeah.
probably
So that's the rest.
encounter a couple of the beasts that I didn't learn anything about and try to throw rocks at them as well. But
They stay away from you. Most
from
of the ones
afar.
at the quarry stay away from you. Yeah. Okay.
He's a bully, so if he sees animals, he's gonna throw rocks at them.
Sure is.
If it helps
Danny
me,
and Scarlet.
if it helps me strengthen my arms, I'm throwing rocks at the animals.
You guys are
I'm-
leaving the library as hours are closing out.
Wait, there's one more thing I wanted to know.
Okay.
Specifically the history of Bremmorth Academy and the house that I'm in. I don't know anything about it. I
Oh.
want to know. It seems sketchy. People
House
are like,
Asarak?
I don't want to be there. Yeah.
The armadillos, known for their survivability and adaptability to most situations, named after Asarak's favorite pet, Arnie. Asarak was, in fact, a lich found on trying to stave off death and help other people, like, not die, stave off disease and, plagues, like the zombie plague of the 1700s that almost wiped out America. Seemed to be on the level. He had certain aspects of his personality that aren't really disclosed in great detail in his history books. He was very opinionated on how people acquired their magical persuasion. He would prefer you to be knowledgeable as opposed to just a savant.
Rutro. That ain't me.
Nope. Sure is not.
I don't belong here.
Sure do not.
Oh.
What the hell am I doing here?
What was the guy's name? The wizard first baseman.
That would be Blank Hummus.
Fucking hate.
Sorry.
Blank hummus.
Yep. BLANK. Hummus. HUMMUS.
Man, I wonder who's just looking at things on his desk now.
No, it's not.
That's Frank Thomas, a professional baseball
sure.
player, first baseman for the Chicago White Sox back in the 90s.
His name
Don't
was
forget the
Blank
Guardians.
Hummus.
No, his name was,
It was
Frank Thomas.
Huh.
And that just happens to rhyme. It's Blank Hummus.
And Dee Dee's webcam died.
Yep,
wait
I'm
for it.
fixing it. Don't worry about it. Continue your thing.
Okay, yes,
thank you.
Blank Hummus
Thank
is
you.
your first baseman.
And there is one more thing I wanted in the library. You just didn't ask me, and I didn't get a chance.
Okay,
to
go
say.
on.
We learned that all our parents were like involved here at some point.
They
So
were.
I want to see if there are like old yearbooks or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some yearbooks. I think it would be mid 40s, like shortly after the Great War. Well,
What the hell is that?
like World War II.
Oh, that.
Oh, the actual
Second Great
one.
War.
Yeah, the
the
real one.
actual
I was
war.
like,
Yeah.
is there
Hitler.
like a wizard war we
Nazis.
don't know
Nope.
about?
No, Nazis.
The
Shit.
Great Wizard War.
No, you
but
get
you
the real
see,
one.
students, you see, they kind of react. You see Branson's parents. You see Branson's dad coaching the team. You see Branson's mom as a catcher.
Very inappropriate. Continue.
She was almost finished school.
And my
Senior.
dad
Very
was the
inappropriate.
pitcher.
Continue.
Oh,
Yeah. You see potions teacher, Professor Wilkerson. Red hair. Pretty.
Oh, as a lady?
She is, yeah. You don't find Valerine's parents, though. You don't find any pictures of the Valerinis.
the fucking bad guy then.
Or my
Mine.
parents were just muggles, you dummy.
You
That-
find
that
your
died
dad.
in
You
the
don't see your mom, though.
Cataclysm.
What was he? What?
He Defense Against the Dark
Oh,
Arts.
we didn't hear
Okay.
that.
DODA, Defensive Against the Dark Arts.
Okay.
Defense of the against of the dark
Yeah.
arts.
Dota. Defensive Dark Arts.
Cool. Thanks.
Do you and Danny want to talk about anything?
No, I don't want to talk about anything. And what I'm gonna do also is very slyly try to put away what I was looking at because I'm nervous about it, and I don't really want anyone to know about it.
Okay.
Can we take a quick timeout?
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to take a.
Dee Dee's camera is
I was gonna
still
say
down
that.
on my screen.
Yeah, it's down on my end too. I'm trying to get
Okay.
it fixed right now. So
And then also, I think Beth needs to turn her camera off and back on because we were missing her. Like her audio is off on video.
Oh, it's not
All right,
synced.
so yeah, it's not synced up. When she was just talking, it was kind of weird. So I'm
Well,
just
we can
gonna
take a break
press.
real quick.
I'm gonna press the be right back real quick. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back with the end of our downtime, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
And now the world premiere of In Sync. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah.
Bye, bye.
TRL.
Oh god.
Sorry, you didn't hear the countdown. I apologize. It sounded like making the video for like so much to me. I had to say it in my fucking head.
Hi, I'm Carson
allowed.
Bailey, and welcome to Total
And I'm a
Request
tool.
Live.
Welcome back, everyone. We had a nice little break. Didi's camera's working. Hooray!
Yay!
Downtime is coming to a close. Is there, as you guys are getting to dinner?
Oh, okay.
What do you?
When does Danny come back to the dorm?
He wouldn't.
You'd go
At this
straight
point,
to
you'd
dinner?
probably be. Yeah, you
Okay.
probably get.
Wait, was that all
lost
my
time.
downtime?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You have no homework,
I was
and then
Well, I
I
was
always
trying to save
allocate
1
a little
hour.
bit of time. You want to say for what?
for my my recorder plans, just to work on
You can
it.
say that before bed. You can say that before bed. I'll let that happen.
Okay.
All right,
All
so
right.
I'll see
All
him. I'll see him at dinner. Okay, that's fine.
Yep, you'll see everybody at dinner.
I
This
don't-
is the time if you guys want.
I have information that I need to talk to Danny about.
Okay.
But I'll wait.
Uh,
I'm good. I'm not worried about seeing. I'll know I see everybody else, but I'm.
Does anybody want to talk to anyone? This is just like school. I love it. Nobody wants to talk to each other.
we're at lunch at this point, like, or we're at
Dinner.
dinner at this point. Like, we're sitting down
Yep.
and eating. Already been through the line.
Yep.
Okay. What are we eating? What's the food?
Meatloaf, potatoes, peas.
Okay.
Monday meatloaf.
Carb heavy. God.
It's the 50s. Shut up.
Get peas of all the
Carbs
vegetables.
on carbs. They didn't know any better. Have a cigarette. Shut up.
Hate peas. They're gross.
Smoke a
Yeah,
pack.
you're eating, and it's just like a cloud of smoke above you.
It's perfect for
There's
post
an
World
ash-
War II
below-
There's
industrialism.
an ashtray
Ashtrays
on
on every table.
table.
Yeah.
Nobody's old enough to smoke, but there are ashtrays everywhere.
the seniors are
All
all
the seniors
smoking.
are just fucking ripping
Yeah.
butts.
So guys, I think something might be happening here at the school. Something kind of big. It might be a problem.
Why do you
Butter
seem so
stares
nervous
intently.
about it? You should just tell us what it is.
Because it's kind of I guess I kind of look around and see if any teachers are nearby, because I don't trust the teachers at this point. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I found in one of the books, about Gozer, Professor Stant seems to think that something is coming. Something is about to happen.
Which one's that? Who's that one?
He's the one we met in the magic shop before we came to the school. He teaches the
He teaches potions,
devils and
demon,
demons.
and cryptozoology.
Yes.
Did we
those
see him
classes.
today?
You don't have him scheduled for any classes.
Oh,
You don't
I-
have potions in your first year.
I don't remember him.
That's the only one Danny was excited about too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he seems to think the end of the world might be coming.
Or maybe he's trying to cause the end of the world. Butters pipes up.
Do you think he might be? I think
I don't
somebody
know. I'm just
here
playing
might
devil's
be.
advocate.
I think we can't rule it out.
I hear though. Why do you think it's here? Like, what led you to believe that?
I found a book and he had some notes written in there saying that he thought there could potentially be a cataclysmic event, like what happened to our parents, coming soon.
Why would it be here?
I guess
He would
I
cause it
didn't find
here?
anything that. Yeah, I mean, if somebody's causing it here, then it would be. But I guess if it could be unrelated, maybe a different cataclysmic event. I don't think that we can logically rule it out that it could be here.
I'm so bored.
I guess, like, is there something here that would make it happen? That's what I'm asking you.
A student
Um,
pipes up as you read the chat.
It's just
Random-
what-
random-
what team is he? What house is he in?
He's House Bigby.
How's shitting my pants?
I throw a chicken nugget at him or something.
Tato, make a dexterity saving throw. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, so I mean, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's unrelated. Maybe he just thinks something is gonna happen.
That's a new command.
Me.
That's a new command right there.
I have
You got a
player
16.
knowledge about this,
You eat
so
it.
you're killing me because he did say something
He
about
did.
it here.
He did. Okay, yeah, that's what you're digging at. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
so
trying
there-
not to metagame.
Yeah. So he did also mention that there's two entities that could potentially trigger it, and underneath the school apparently is where one of those entities lives.
16 points to House Bigby.
Oh, yeah, that I can see why you think that now. Makes total sense.
Right. Yeah. I wasn't going to give you guys everything unless you were interested in it, and you were apparently the only one interested in it.
I'm not
Yeah.
even at the table with you guys. I'm at my house table, sitting by myself.
Oh.
Aww.
I look
I
fine.
didn't
I'm
even-
eating.
Didn't even notice he wasn't here.
Ouch. Anyway,
Oh, I didn't even notice Butters wasn't here until he said something about being the devil's advocate. So, who knows? Hater's probably have had a few drinks tonight. First thing he thinks
Morty-
of.
Morty's like 12. Come on.
Well, it's because of Alien.
but yeah, you do recall that there are two devices that have trapped these entities. One was in a vault, locked away, and one was buried beneath Bremmorth. Could you make a history check there, Danny?
Seems really unsafe.
It sure
It's
does.
Well,
Okay. You remember that the headmaster was also at a vault to pick something up, and he sent Professor Hausen to go grab it for him. What that was, you don't know.
wait, which professor?
The headmaster.
Oh, the headmaster. That's right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do
Uh-huh.
remember that interaction now. Wait, was that the vault he was talking about? Yeah.
Say that out loud.
Yeah. So there was a lot. Probably, yeah. I was probably thinking it through and said it out loud. So there. I mean, there's. I feel like we just need to be on the lookout and be careful because it doesn't seem safe here.
These adults are not responsible.
No, I think they might be actively trying to hurt children.
All of them?
Maybe not all. Some of them.
We're used to that, I guess, right?
That's true.
50s. It's the 50s. It's the 50s.
Do you see books that had like pages ripped out at all? Curious.
I guess I would have. I only looked at that one book, right?
Not in the restricted set. No, you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
Most of these books were pristine, except for the notes that you saw from Professor Stance.
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't see anything like that. The book that I read though I think was made out of human skin.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's another part that is kind of unsettling.
I mean, maybe they were already dead. It's fine.
I didn't even think about that.
Hey, Danny, this is all so wonderful to talk about. I just really had a question for you. Then I was gonna go over there with the team and didn't know if you wanted to go with me.
Oh, I probably should.
You're trying out, right?
I probably should. I guess. I mean, will you wait 1 second, or I can catch up with you. I really feel like we need to wrap up this conversation first.
All right, I'll wait, I guess.
Okay.
And then I reach over and like take some of his meatloaf because he hasn't been eating
Yeah.
it, and my plate is gone, and I've been just sitting here waiting to go.
I've been absent-mindedly picking at it, but have not actually.
I just reach over and like pick a piece off of it and like put it on my plate, and I just start eating your meatloaf.
So first of all, I'm giving Danny and Brenton both points of inspiration for that lovely, lovely role play right there. Yes.
Yay! Took Bertoli.
That's what I wanted to intrude with. I'm still giggling. What was the question? That was that. Did someone ask me a question, or were you guys still just role playing? I'm so confused right now. That broke me.
I think we were just. I think we were just.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll continue to slowly die over here. Continue on.
So.
Meatloaf's kind of cold. Yours was nice and hot, but still good.
I think I have prestidigitation.
Okay.
You could probably find some bread and ketchup and have a meatloaf sandwich.
I heat
While
it up.
he's nuking the meatloaf.
My microwave, my mini microwave. Hey, Richard.
So is this
Hey,
something
Richard.
you think we should be worried about? I mean, it seems pretty strange, right?
Yeah. I don't think we're in a position to do much about it. Except
I don't think we
be
are either.
careful.
You're
Don't
probably right.
I don't know, like don't go anywhere alone. Well, actually half of us are alone. Shit. I don't know. I guess I don't think I belong in the house that I'm in. Like I just figured this out and I'm like, "Uh-oh, this is probably not good."
I
don't know.
definitely don't belong in the
Can't-
house that I'm in.
Can't you get like dropped out of them into other ones?
But it's just
Can we make trades?
no. No. This
Why
isn't
not?
like sports teams, because if you
What
I
did we have
suppose you
to?
go
Did
ask
we
the
have to?
headmaster.
Did we have to sit on a stool? Is that what happened?
Yeah, you put on a hat. Remember? And the hat said where you went.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was the hat that did it. I thought it was the stool.
I don't know. It put me in the fun one. I like where I am.
I wasn't
think I
paying
belong
attention.
there. I don't know
again.
about you guys.
Everyone in mine is
I
kind
think
of
on your
dick.
sixth year, like that boy said, like you can you become like a free student and then you can
Can
just join
you-
whatever house you want.
Well, couldn't you just like put the hat back on and have it re-choose? Like be like, whoa, you really don't belong there.
I don't know. Maybe like this is more like a question for like the headmaster and not
Where
for
is the
us.
headmaster in the dining room?
You can see there's a table of teachers. There's a big giant turtle sitting next to the headmaster.
Headmaster
Mhm.
Morrow? Is that's the name?
Sure is, yes. Professor Headmaster Ogden Morrow.
I pick up my plate of new meatloaf and I walk just casually right, like I don't even say bye to them. I just stand up and start walking. I have my meatloaf in hand, and I walk directly up to the teacher's table. And I look at Headmaster Morrow. I look right at
the
right
opposite
You
at him.
see
of what we said to do, but okay.
three
Yeah, right.
familiar faces sitting with him. You see Coach Buzzer, Professor Hausen, and Professor Brown,
Is,
as they all kind of.
the guy,
and the headmaster
was it Vankman? Was that the one that gave me the cool spell?
Yeah, he seems to be sitting with Professor Stance and Professor. Where is he? Malcolm.
I look at Coach. I'm like, hey, Coach. I just kind of give him like a
Eh.
wave. Yeah, right. And then I look directly at the headmaster. I go, Headmaster Morrow, like trying to remember it. So it's like Morrow.
Good memory, yes.
What
can I assist you with, Student O'Neill? Yes.
Yes, that's Branson. You can call me Branson.
All right, Branson. What can
or
I
if you
assist
want, you
with?
can call me the Bear. That's what my friends called me back home.
Ooh, I like that.
I look at it.
Did we hear that?
No.
Tom Morrow. My
Parliamentary
friends.
teacher.
Well, my friend Scarlett. She doesn't want to be in her house anymore. Can we trade her someone from our house, or can we like just have her join us? I think she'd be very great with us.
You see him crack into his Wellington as he takes a nice bite and grabs a carrot. Well, if she doesn't believe that she was to be placed into House Asarak, I would like to extend my deepest condolences at her wishes, but the hat tells no lies. Maybe it put her in there for a reason beyond our imagination. I'm sorry.
Well,
Is there anything else I can do for you,
She said
Branson?
everyone in there's a dick, and she's not a dick. If anyone, it
Maybe
would probably be maybe me go there.
No, I believe you are correctly sorted, and there's no doubt in my mind.
Whatever. She just wants to be not in that one anymore.
Well, I suppose if
We make exceptions for like we're supposed to be like really
No.
important, right?
she's still a member of House Asarak, but she could sleep in your common room, I suppose.
that's- well, that's
if you
weird.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. What?
Why can't we just have
Keep-
her be part of our house? Like
Rules are rules, I'm afraid. The
you
house.
literally have a hat tell you where people should be. Like, why
Yes,
does the
it's been tradition
sentient
for
hat
three-
have like the say of like? Shouldn't it be like, wow, you're really good at this. You should be in this house.
I didn't make these rules. I'm sorry. They were
But you're
just.
the headmaster. Can't you like fix them? Is that the? I don't know what the word is, but for like rules.
Addend them? No,
Amend-
this is
Addend. Yes, that's,
Amend,
I was
yes,
going to say
yeah.
amend them,
An
but
addendum.
that's the wrong word.
The problem is this is tradition. This is
Okay.
something that can.
Listen, Mr. Headmaster Morrow guy, you have like, you're totally right. Like, I get it, but like, we went up, me and Danny, my friend Danny Wilkerson, he and I were standing in front of the painting, and the painting was like, here's the line that you have to say to get into the house, and we talked to him, and the painting changed his rules. Why couldn't you change your rules?
I suppose I shall have to speak to your portrait if that's the case.
Oh no, he's totally cool. Don't worry about him. He's gonna remember
Sure.
me, and he's gonna remember me and Danny. It's not gonna be no big deal.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can help you with?
So she's gonna be in our house now.
No.
Well, this is a waste of time, and I take a big bite
It was a
of the
pleasure chatting with
meatloaf
you.
and walk away. Bye, Coach. I look at Bankman to see if he's looking at me.
You see him look at you, and he's A for effort.
Just walk away.
Yeah. You do see like this kind of like studious looking nerd kind of like looking at you as he pushes up his glasses and writes something down on a piece of paper next to his dinner that he's barely touched.
I see this happen.
Yeah, this is a professor.
Oh,
Who does
a professor
this?
does
As
it.
you walk over
Oh,
to
okay.
Danny.
I thought it was a kid. I was like,
Not
another
Danny,
kid doesn't.
not Danny.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't
no.
Danny. I just thought it was another kid from a different house or something. Because I was gonna walk over and be like, "What are you fucking writing? Tell me."
Yeah, you see this professor do this, and as you're walking away,
Who's he
you
sitting
catch
with?
a glimpse of it. No one. He's sitting with a potted plant and a book and a small little notebook. And he looks down at his food and kind of like picks at it a little bit, moves the meatloaf around, and just goes for the potatoes.
Oh, he's Irish.
Wow.
I love potatoes.
I do too. Do you approach the professor or do you go back to your table?
He didn't use me. He gave potatoes. That's what I do too.
Hmm.
Now I go back to my table and I go, I tried. Apparently the hat tells all.
That's a shirt. The hat tells all. Right there.
Wait, what was your experience like with sorting?
Me or her?
Both of you.
You.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
what
want
was
to
it
talk
like
to
for
me?
you?
Oh, no. All right, fine then. All right. I'll just continue to eat my
Butters,
meatloaf
did
here.
you get that candy?
No, I had to go do other things.
Like what? You never came
I
back.
had
I was gonna
detention.
introduce you to all the guys.
I had detention.
You had detention?
Yeah.
For what?
I was in a restricted area.
What restricted area?
Trying to get
Dang.
candy?
I was skipping rocks by the lake.
It's less interesting. That's lame.
It was starting to get dark, and then there was this voice that was talking to me, and he wanted me to go into the forest. And then I started to go to the forest, and then Professor Flagstone was like, "No, you shouldn't go in the forest. Don't listen to that voice." And then he was like, and then he grabbed me by the collar and he brought me back inside. This meatloaf sure is good, isn't it, fellas? I like these peas.
What was
What
the
did the
voice?
voice say to you exactly?
This is the first time I've
I
actually
don't
been
wanna talk
interested.
about it.
It's whatever he says. Tell me more about this
Did-
voice.
It said, "I've got some apples. You should come have some."
All right, that's not a bad deal.
Insight check?
Could certainly roll one.
I totally believe him. I'm like, yeah, that's fine with me. Apples are a good, cool call. Like,
Yeah,
apples
it's
are
only a
good for you.
7, so
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he doesn't want to talk about it, and he's avoiding it.
okay.
That's
He's
weird.
lying to you, but he's not being malicious with it. He doesn't want to talk about what the voice said.
Okay, I get it. If you don't want to tell us exactly what it said right now, we should talk about it eventually.
I don't know about that one, but sure. All right, thank you. Thanks, Dan.
Wait, that's not what it said?
No,
Then friggin' tell us.
no,
Why?
what did the voice sound like? Can you tell us that at least?
it was deep.
Deep.
Like a man or a woman's voice?
Neither. I couldn't really
Was-
discern what it was. It was deep, and it was weird
And
and,
it
like
told
distorted.
you
And
to
such.
go get apples?
It told me I could bring back my parents.
How much do you know about Gozer?
Nothing.
I think we should sit down and go over my notes together.
That's just so
But you're like a
boring.
nerd or something. I don't want to read your books or anything. That's stupid.
I think we should chat sometime.
I'd rather go like smoke cigarettes or something.
Exactly, like that. Right. I want to go smoke a butt or something, right? We want to smoke butts?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
it's the
18
healthy
plus.
thing to
We
do.
don't condone underage. underage
Thank you for
tobacco
being
use.
overage. And yep, there you go. B21 plus to use your tobacco products.
It'll focus your mind before the next. Yeah.
On another note, can we get back to what we were talking about with the hat being able to like just tell you how where you're gonna live?
Yeah. I know for me it was like, oh, that's the house your parents were in. Here you go. Which kind of seems lame. Like I don't have my own personality.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't base on it just asked me where I wanted to go.
What the hell?
It's a sexist hat.
I'm
Awesome.
sorry, what? It asked you where it wanted to go? It asked me what my parents' names was? It like asked me my favorite color and all these like stupid questions?
Oh.
And you got just like pick willy-nilly? That's stupid. I'm sorry, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna keep eating my meatloaf.
It was
Y'all
it
just
was
talking about
really
interesting
nice and it made me feel super calm and it asked me where I wanted to go. So I went with Branson.
That's not my experience.
A little bit of a...
I wonder what
I'm just
Patoli's
kidding.
experience was. Why isn't he sitting over here? Like,
I don't think
y'all
you
don't
liked
not
me.
like him or anything?
Do it. What did Butter say?
Patoli, why didn't he sit with you guys? Why is he sitting all by himself?
I don't think
I-
you
Like
liked
with his
me.
house.
Sure.
Like Zoot's not even sitting with him.
He seemed like he was in a weird mood earlier.
Oh.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Patoli!
I'm shoveling food into my mouth, but I'm still reading like the necromancy book. But I'm by
Okay.
myself.
Hey, look.
What?
Hey, you want to come sit with us? We're talking about some stupid hat or something.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it sucks pretty bad.
You suck pretty bad. And I go back to eating.
I'll
Wow.
freaking kill you. I like flip a chair. That's next to me. Like
Ooh.
We got this weird power struggle thing going on lately. I don't know what's going on with you guys.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw, Branson?
sure can.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay. You take 1 point of psychic damage as you flip the chair, as you hear a and immediately, like, you can feel it kind of hurts
Who
as
did
you
it?
see Coach staring at you.
Oh, I'm fucking pissed right now. Into the memory bank. There's gonna be a stray foul ball. Coach is gonna ask me to. There'll be. I look at Coach. I point right at him.
Shrugs and goes back down to his cheeseburger.
Drops me down to 5 temporary hit points.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about over dinner as it's starting to get late?
I think the Sorting Hat wanted me to do ask me questions and then put me over there. Same kind of thing.
Why do you think it was different?
For you?
Maybe.
For Scarlet too. Scarlet doesn't think she belongs there. I mean,
But you don't. You
Really,
picked where you
aren't-
picked where
Yeah.
you wanted to go. So you kind of are the only one that belongs.
it asked me. Well, it got you right, I think.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care about any of these people.
I honestly, it's not a great practice to kind of sort people out like this anyway.
Yeah, I
But-
think we talked about that, didn't we?
We might have, yeah. That's weird. Maybe
Well, also it's the
I wonder
only,
who would know
it's
about
only
that.
us that are here, right? Like we're the only few students,
You're the only.
including
five
Butters,
first years.
and he didn't live with us at the foster care.
Mm-mm.
So
He quote unquote still has his parents.
yeah, he's yeah, right. Well, we know that he doesn't. I don't understand this whole place other than sports, I think. And their sport doesn't make any sense either.
I don't think I've read the rules yet. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to.
Hater.
I'm gonna have to get into that rule book and find out.
You
what's
should. I
going
mean,
on.
practice like your first class of Wizard Ball is tomorrow.
Do
I mean,
you
our
think-
first class of Wizard Ball.
Do you think they'll
Like-
make me play?
Yeah. It's a
Cool.
requirement in all houses that you play Wizard Ball.
So that brings me to why I actually wanted to talk to you and then leave the table and go over there. I pull out my glove because I travel with my real glove wherever I go, and I look at you and I put it in front of you and I go, "Can you turn this into a magical glove?"
So DM question: would you consider that
was
armor
thinking
or a weapon?
Artificer.
I would consider it armor. The glove, yes, I would consider an armor, not a weapon. Because essentially it's a shield. Roll. Are you proficient with tinkerer's tool?
Yes. Yeah, I'm proficient
Okay.
with it. I don't have one yet.
Okay,
All I have
make
is thieves'
intelligence.
tools right now.
All right, make an intelligence and proficiency with it because you have tinker's proficiency. So you could potentially figure out a way to make this a magical glove.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be 11. It's just straight intelligence plus
Plus your proficiency.
oh no. Plus proficiency plus my mod, right? Yeah.
Yep.
14.
It'll take you some time, but you could do it. You could make this a Branson brand wizard's mitt.
Okay. Something kind of custom or one of the things
Yeah.
that I already have on my
No, something
user
kind of
list?
custom. Like it would
Okay.
it would take you a little bit. It would probably take you a little bit of arcane energy over that time.
I'm
at
willing
least a s-
to. I'm willing to sit down and help because I know the ins and out of my glove. I've taken it apart, put it back together multiple times.
Yeah.
I re-stitch it. I'll oil it. I take care of it.
I'll give you a week. You'll have to spend a spell slot every night to make sure that this thing can absorb magic energy from Branson. If Branson can also use a spell in it, as you guys are kind of helping it, it might take less time. You might be able to do different things. You don't know yet. But after a week's time, we'll see where we stand.
Okay.
Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
I think I could.
I'm gonna
I think I
go
could do
over to that
something. I'll
kid that
work on
keeps
it.
yelling at me after I talk to Danny, and I'm gonna kick him in the shin real quick.
As you see, as you walk over to this kid,
I look
you see Coach.
I look directly at Coach and then do it.
Yeah, the kid takes a swift boot to the shin.
And I look at him. I go, "Shut up!" And then I go back to my seat.
Scarlett, I saw you unmute real quick. Is there anything you want to do? No? Okay. Bertoli? No?
Nope.
Danny?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
We'll get ready for our nighttime routine. Everybody gets ready for bed. Nobody has any crazy dreams. Do you guys want to put some work into your glove?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah, spell slot.
Yeah, Tinkerer's check. Intelligence plus proficiency. Since Brandon is helping you, have advantage. Brandon.
Just call me Brandon.
Yeah. I did. I sure did.
I thought I heard that. I
Sure
looked
did.
at I looked at Beth's cam and she had a face and I was like, okay, she heard it too.
Yeah. 16.
I said it out loud too, but I was muted. I was like, Brandon?
So yeah, as you kind of like start to like go over some of the scenes, you see like the bits of where like he would oil, like you could see the hand motions like he would do in certain bits of the glove. Like you can see as you're like figuring out some of the stitching and like where you can kind of like place some of the arcane energy, like where he would slap the ball to make sure like there's a nice spot for it to like get that good slap. So yeah, with that you have a 21 on this. That is 1 day on there. With that spell slot, did you cast a spell? Did you use a spell? Because Branson would have probably told you how Wizard Ball works and how you infuse equipment with your magic.
Oh yeah, I would have had to explain all that. That's why I was having him turn it magical. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have any spells that would make sense to cast on that. That's just one of my
It doesn't
abilities.
have to, DD. Welcome to Patch Crazy Town Banana Pants. You just say what spell you want to cast into it, and I try to make sense of it.
So okay, I cast Cure Wounds because I think I noticed like a little minor imperfection on it, and I cleaned that up
Okay.
as
You can
I'm
see
doing it.
like as you're like going through some of the stitching, you can see like bits of the stitching like start to like kind of refashion itself and kind of like toughen the twining of it. The webbing of the glove like kind of starts to have like almost like this inner like mesh lighting, like lining on it, like in between the webbing, so like you can catch a little bit better. But yeah, you can make a little bit of headway. That's one success on the Brance's magical mitt, the BMM, if you will. As you guys
during that time, I'll be. It's just me and Daddy, I would guess. I would pull out my my diviner's glove, and I would hand it to him, and I would cast shield into it, and I'll hand it to him, and I'll say, "You don't have a glove for practice tomorrow, so here."
I don't have any equipment. Yeah, thank you.
And you can borrow my bat if you need it. I haven't infused anything into it, but that thing has a shield. I don't know. Maybe you can, if the balls hit you, it will help you grab it or take away damage. I don't know. I don't know how this game
As
works.
you
still.
infuse it with the
sounds still
shield,
pretty dumb.
you see the mitt kind of like grow in size and like almost like engulf Danny for a brief moment, and then it like dissipates back into a regular mitt.
And that's my last spell slot.
Yep. It doesn't stay in there, it just happens and then it goes. So like the magic that you cast into it is there and then it's gone. As you're trying to make a mitt, that's where it's different. But now you visually
I had
know.
to cast 3 spells all day, so those are the 3.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Use them.
And I give you the glove. You have a
You have a glove now.
You have a
Oh,
Darby Diviner's
you.
glove.
Darby Diviner's glove.
Oh, dude! Imagine if I gave him the T1000 as a bat. That would even be better than me using it against Machio. Just having the nerdiest kid walk up with the best bat in the league.
So, as you guys are getting ready for bed, you all get a great night's sleep. You arise the next morning, and I believe that's where we're going to cut it because we're going pretty long. It's almost 1, and we'll have to do a part 3 for your second day, and then we'll get the downtime routines in the motion. We can start picking up plots. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun tonight. You guys learned some plot. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
Gave you a little bit of the downtime experience.
Galore.
Thanks, Fuzz.
Thank you, Fuzz.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Thank you, Roots and Phoenix, for the raids.
Stream was better, other than Twitch dropping us.
Other than
and that one
that
buffer.
first dropout, and then my camera shit in the bricks.
And we had that one buffer.
Yeah. So player question. As
Yes,
an
Phoenix.
artificer, would I be able to do one of my regular infusions on something else while I'm also working on the glove? Not at the same time.
While you're working on
but
the glove,
during,
no.
During
Well,
his
like
so
time.
not
During
during
his
any of my
time.
other downtime I may have.
Yeah, you can. It just takes away all from the stuff that you might want to do, like homework, to pass classes.
Oh, I won't
Once
have
you
to worry
start
about
getting
that.
homework, I know. Some people will choose to fail, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's completely up to you.
The thing that I think is going to happen is I'm going to fail off the team and then be like, okay, who cares? Because it's not the real sport. It's not a real sport to him still. That's how I feel it's going to happen. I don't know. I just know he's going to fail, and then they're going to be like, you can't play sports. Well, then send me home.
We'll see what happens when we get there.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
see
know.
what happens.
I haven't had to do
Who
homework
knows?
yet.
That's the thing.
So-
Yeah, that's like. Go ahead.
This doesn't have a time on it. It's after a long rest. I can just touch a non-magical object and
Yeah,
make
so
it a magical
you can do that.
object.
Mm-hmm. You can do that.
So, okay.
That's not. Yeah,
Cool.
that's not a.
Good to know.
Vote for this option. Fucking.
Oh, we'll see who comes back if Branson goes home. see who I become.
Who knows? But thank you very much for the raids, Phoenix and Roots. We truly appreciate it. Thanks for everybody who's hanging out, watch us play some D&D. I had a blast DMing. You're welcome, Fuzz. If you aren't following FuzzRab, hardest working mods for DG, give him a follow. Lovely human being to talk to. The personalities, Fuzz is a human being.
Go check
Not
out.
to be
Go
confused
check
with-
out Ossitator too.
Yeah, don't forget about Potato.
He's one of our other D&Ders on Friday night.
The man with the coolest fucking mimics behind a paywall.
The man with the golden voice.
Yes. But yeah. We'll potentially be back next Saturday or the Saturday after. I'm not sure on when All Out it is because pay-per-views. That's the thing. They do them on Saturdays now. It's fucking stupid. They used to be Sundays, always Sundays. But Monday is Survival Night. Nod from the Capybara Pet and Pair.
We finally pet our
10 p.m.
capybara.
We finally.
I know,
caught
it was
them
the
and
weirdest-
pet them.
It was the weirdest
And then
fucking
Dee Dee let them
sound.
go.
Well, one of them, I was testing the mechanics.
Lost them in the woods.
Yeah, well, I lost him in our camp and just walked by a banana tree and was like, I don't trust you anymore.
And then we'll be back on Friday for Garaxia, DM'd by and hosted by Vandal Zero. that lovely gentleman right there. Wave to the people. Now blow them kisses. Okay, now they're salty kisses. I didn't know what he was gonna make for a face. And then potentially
we did pet a capybara. Fuzz, we did. We finally did it.
If you want to see more blatantly ripped off Harry Potter inspired D&D, that's Saturdays here, or you can go over to YouTube and check out the whole back catalog of all these shenanigans and how they slowly realize that this makes absolutely no sense. But I hope you enjoyed yourself tonight, guys. Where are we going tonight? I have an idea, but it's up to everybody else too. I know. Well, there's this lovely streamer by the name of Miss Rosie who's doing a 24-hour charity stream. Who's doing something for leukemia and lymphoma, and she's playing Batman. She's been doing this like the past 2 years that I've watched her.
Do it.
Yeah, let's go to the charity stream.
Internet stroke.
Because we do charity over here. If you're not familiar, we do the Extra Life stuff. Bang, there's Thundies and Mides. Extra Life. Donate to Barbara Bush Children's Hospital, a member of the Children's Hospital Miracle Network. That one, Miracle Network of Children's Hospitals. If you want to also join the team and raise money for a hospital in your area, click one of those links, go to the team, sign up through that, raise money, save lives, make a difference. But let's go show the dysfunctional love to Miss Rosie, who's playing some Batman Arkham Origins. Arguably not the best one in the series, but you know what? She's playing for charity, so, show the love. Show the love. Bang! Right there. Hopefully she'll see a moose in real life. I have yet to find one and picture one for her. But show the love. What are we gonna say tonight? What's the mantra?
I have a picture from I saw one when I went hiking once. It was on the trail. It was terrifyingly large.
Oh,
They're
nice.
So huge.
That's
Capybara?
terrifying. A capybara?
That's a long
No,
thing
moose.
to
A
say
moose.
in the rain.
It's a moose.
That's a long raid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to hit it with a moose raid?
Everybody got it perfect first time. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right,
Moose one.
bam, right there. Hit it with if you're subscribed. I don't know why we're gonna do moose raid. That's the first thing that popped in my mind because we said moose, or we do capybara. I don't know how to spell that. Bang.
You said moose.
I just did. Yeah, I did.
You said it before. That's the only reason I brought it up.
Everybody write the moose is loose.
Moose is loose.
That's it.
Moose is loose.
Goose juice.
Obtuse guava juice. Moose
Not
is
right.
loose. If you're subscribed,
Moose
make
folk?
sure you throw up the Randy raid. If you're not, throw up any emotes. Just show the love. That's what we do here. Dysfunctional love. Be in the Dysfunctional family. Join the Discord. Follow the things. Do the things. Subscribe on YouTube. Like, comment, click the bell. Say weird shit in the comments. The caboose is loose. Bleep bloop.
Caboose
Bleep
is loose.
bloop. Bleep bloop. Bye everybody. See you Monday. Blow them kisses and that they're salty. Mwah. Salty smooches. Mwah. Mwah. I'm not.